what a child indicates. So what are some of other challenges that you've experienced in school? Were those the major ones that you experienced? Or there are some other ones that you feel like, also this one was high on me?
They were the major ones.
They were the major ones. So let me get back to Nihat. What are other challenges that you've had?
Okay. Some of the other challenges that have, like, not to me, but this time around, there's those cases of kids being chased for school fees because, as you know, we are back from COVID and our parents are not good in their pockets. So that big challenge of being chased for fees, kids are going back home, you find yourself 10, 15 in class, out of the class of like 80 something, find yourself 15, 20, just because the school also can't run without money, but so we are supposed to chase those guys who can pick that money. So that has been also a challenge to me, also to some other guys in school.
So what are you trying to tell to the people that are watching us? Probably the Minister of Education is watching you. What would be your answer, or what would be your plea to her?
Okay, my plea is that those guys should be given at least, like they should, like there are some schools that parents should enter a school with at least half of their fees, whereby a parent can't make it to half of their fees, so it pays like a quarter. So they should also put some discount to some students, or like give them like a grace period, like a month, so that the parent can work hard to get that money so that the kid can stay.
Wow. I can't supplement on what she has said because she has been direct and she has brought it out well in a nutshell that at least the government should pay a quarter of the tuition for such people who are not privileged enough in their pockets. Because the school is not going to run without tuition, and also the kids still need the academics. They need that education that they are being given. So probably the government should help out, as we all pray that God provides to all the parents that are out there, because we come back for 3 weeks and you're going to find that a parent has to look for over 1.5, because right now education is expensive. Now imagine a parent who has over 4 kids, who has over 10 kids, who has over 20 kids to take care of. Their organizations, there are different organizations that aren't funded by whites or by foreign aid or by the aid in the country, and these people have to look for money to take back kids to school, and your education is so expensive, and education is a very good gift from God. So we request that this should be looked into. Or the other thing that is major, we pray for God's provision to meet all the parents out there through this, because growing up a child to this size, it's not easy. Do you believe that, Jamie?
Yes.
You believe that growing up to this age is not easy and reaching there? Wow. So if you do, then you should appreciate your mom, and you should know that indeed my mom, my parents, are your parents watching you, by the way?
Yeah.
They are watching you. And what are their names?
Sarah and Emmanuel.
Sarah and Emmanuel. Sarah and Emmanuel, I think you're seeing the effect. Jamie is too shy, however much she's too sharp. Wow. So, Jamie and Nihat, we've had a new curriculum. Actually, I got a chance to look into the reports of students that have come back. I myself, I even never understood the way they grade. So, how have you found this grading? because it comes with also balancing. You have an 80 in this paper, in the other paper you're having 30, they are considering a 30. So how have you found that?
Okay, like this new curriculum is it's all about the creativity of the student and the skills. So like they are grading to the basic, moderate, and outstanding. So the basic is from, because in English we can't get a 0. It starts with 1 to 40. That's, you're getting a basic. And from 49 to 80, that's a moderate, and from 80 to 100, that's a outstanding. So it's also a challenge because one person is going to get an 80 and you're going to get a 60. You're all getting the same grade. You're all in moderate.
You're all in moderate.
Yes.
So, leaving the moderate thing alone, so you already go to the paper knowing that I don't have a 0, I already have 1 mark.
Yes, you already have your 1 mark.
Then you people are so fair, like your curriculum is so fair, because for us, during our days, going back 8 years ago, 8 years to 6 to 8 years back, way back in high school, if it's a 0, the teacher won't be scared of giving you your 0. Sometimes even a teacher could draw it for you, and you could even shape it with eyes there, probably put ears for you, and she will put a big smile for that 0 looking at you, and it's busy smiling at you, showing you that, hey, this is all you can afford. So you're lucky, for you they can't give you a 0. You already go to the paper knowing that I already have 1 mark from the government. Wow, we bless God for this government. Who sits for you that 1 mark? Is it the president? Is it who? Anyway, I got to see that, the way they grade them, and I was confused. So, Jamie, for you, how would you see that grade?
I see it's much better than the old curriculum.
The old curriculum.
The old.
How about it not being fair? You've gotten 80 and someone has gotten 60, but still you're all getting moderate. How do you see that? You get it up, you have a microphone.
I don't see that fair.
You don't see that fair. So if you don't see it fair, I think the best solution is to work hard and get out of the 80 to the other sector of outstanding. So how do they indicate that this was outstanding? Do they put an, or what do they put?
Okay, it is for basic it is 1. For outstanding they give you 2. And for basic, for outstanding they give you 3. Yeah.
So how do they count those points?
The point, they then give you if you have like you have 10 moderates and you have like 3 basics and 1 outstanding, that means you're in moderate, because moderates are the most whatever.
Yeah, it's outnumbering all
yes,
this.
all of them.
So now I'm talking on behalf of an A-leveler.
Like it's not yet in A-level, it's still in Form 1 and Form 2.
So for A-level they are still counting points.
Yeah, we are still in points.
And you want to be a teacher?
Yes.
Jamie, what do you want to be when you're done? Like, what is your career? What are you building to?
I want to become a bank manager.
You want to become a bank manager. So you have your math already good with you there?
Yes.
And what did you score in math last time?
I got was 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Look at it. 8 out of 10. So, Nia, how can I grade this? How can I see? Like, it's hard to understand. 8 out of 10, in which world am I?
8 out of 10, that's an 8.
That's an 8.
Yes.
Wow. Give me 5, Jamie. Wow, though you should put in a lot of hard work knowing that Form 1 isn't like Form 4. Things are going to change as time goes on, so you shouldn't relax. So how are you managing this holiday? We are having a few time left. I want you to discuss with us how you've managed this holiday, and also encourage other teens that are watching you out there how they should manage this holiday to go back into the second term fresh and ready to tackle down these exams and pass them.
During this holiday, I've managed to go back to my books and read some of the things that we learned, the lessons that we learned back in the first term. So I got to refresh my brain, my mind, so that I can understand, I can remember them very well.
Wow. So, how about Nihad?
For me, like at the end of the term, they gave us some notes and some like questions. So we're using those questions to revise and also copying my notes. So I'm keeping my mind fresh, reading my books. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I want you to give one advice or two to the teens that are watching you out there. Look into the camera with your microphone on and look into the camera and tell them your last remarks and your final advice to them as they get into the second term.
My advice to the teens who are watching is to go back and read about what they learned in the first term, so that if you're entering the second term, you'll be knowing everything that you learned in the first term, when you still remember them.
Wow. Yeah, so Jamie has told us that her final advice to the teens out there that are watching her is to go back into the things of the former term and read all of them, so that as this term 2 is approaching, your mind is already covered and you're already freshened up to tackle them down. Yeah, so isn't it what you're meaning?
Yes.
Yeah, and revise hard, you're having a week and a few days remaining. Actually, some other candidates have already gone back to school. What are you having for the teens that are watching you out there finally?
To any teen watching me out there, my advice is that, like, at the end of the term, I know some of us didn't make it what we wanted or what we expected with the report cards. So I advise you not to give up, revise, just know that God is giving you wisdom. Pray to God to provide for you wisdom so that you can make it next time. And those who made it to what they expected, and those who got the best grades, keep up the spirit, keep praying, keep reading.
Wow. I can't say it any better than the way they've said it all. Even if you are number 1 in class, keep reading, because this is not the last time you're sitting for papers. And even if you were that made it to the bottom from the first place, I shouldn't mention the other thing is that put in a lot of hard work. The sky is not even the limit to you. You also feel the limit. If you say that I'm aiming at 80, then your limit is 80. If you're aiming at 100, then man, not even the sky can limit you. Just put in the hard work and trust me, you're going to pass with white colors, with flying colors, and we shall speak about you in history. So Jamie, say hi to everyone that is watching you out there. Probably send your big ups to something like 2 people, 3 or 4. We call it a day.
I send my greetings to our parents, Mom Sarah and Dad Emma, and to share the love.
Wow. Everywhere you're watching from, share the love, Mommy Sarah and Daddy Emma. Your daughter here sends big ups. Yeah, so Nihad,
I send my big ups to my fashion designer, that's my mom, and my big ups to my one and only best parents in the whole world, those are the Pizeras, my family, my friends, all of you, I love you so much.
Wow, 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 wow. I send regards to everyone that is watching us. It's been Richie on the camera. Yeah, on the ones and twos, we've had Simon the man, and in the studio they are right behind the camera. They're the ones that have made this happen. Man, big up on yourselves. We love you so much. And finally, not forgetting Rezlife as a family, all the things that are watching us from here in Uganda, from the diaspora. We love you so much. Trust in God, nothing will let you down. Not even God himself, not even the devil himself can come your way. Once he comes your way, he's kicked out because God is leading the front and is the striker for everything. Yeah, we love you so much. It's been Frank Bibleman, your host. It's the Testing Talk Show. Right every Friday at 8 p.m. on your o'clock. We love you. Big up.